Well, the impeachment hearing is finally over again. Donald Trump was found innocent again, and I'm just glad that the country could finally move on and we don't have to listen to the Democrats and the liberal media complaining about Donald Trump 24/7 anymore. Oh, wait, what's this?
This was a remarkable week, a powerful week, and I think the House managers, obviously Congresswoman Dean and Congressman Raskin, and a very talented team put on an incredibly compelling and powerful case. But there's still more evidence that the American people need and deserve to hear, and a 9/11 commission is a way to make sure that we secure the Capitol going forward and that we lay bare the record of just how responsible and how abjectly violating of his constitutional oath President Trump really was.
Another 9/11 commission, huh? I guess that means they're going to just cover up what really happened on January 6th, a day that will live in infamy, as Chuck Schumer said, plagiarizing literally FDR's comments about Pearl Harbor. Congressman Jamie Raskin cried. And here's Eric Fartwell explaining why the Democrats decided to waste America's time on this again.
The choice was, well, do we chase those people, not knowing what they're going to say, to the courts for years, or do we go forward with a powerful, thundering case that we have, and also knowing that Mitch McConnell was already telling us that he believed the challenge was a jurisdictional one, so we could have called God herself, and the Republicans weren't going to be willing to convict. So we're proud of the case we put forward.
Your virtue signal was well noted, Congressman. Amen. And a woman.
A man and a woman.
In a post-impeachment vote interview, President Trump's lawyer schooled the fake news and then dropped the mic. Literally.
When I watch the news, I watch one station and it's raining. I watch another station at the same time and it's sunny. Your coverage is so slanted, it's got to stop. You got to live by your word. That's the problem. The media has to start living by the truth and not try to create a narrative.
Michael Vanderveen.
Yep.
Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate.
Yep.
Okay. I see you taking off your microphone now.
The Democrats did this for two reasons. One, to gin up more support to increase censorship on social media. And two, if they could convince the Senate to vote guilty, then that would prevent Donald Trump from being able to run again in 2024. And since that failed, it looks like they're going to try to pass a new law, hoping that will stop him.
There is this separate clause in the Constitution which says if you've been an insurrectionist, then the Congress can pass a bill to remove you, to basically bar you from future office holding. It does require only a simple majority, so it is possible to do. However, it may also require a court process to adjudicate guilt or innocence. I think we should welcome that. I think Donald Trump would be scared out of his mind for that court process.
I don't think he's going to actually run again in 2024. I don't mean to burst anybody's bubble, and I think we should still continue to troll the Democrats that he may, but I have a feeling that he's going to want to just enjoy his retirement, and Matt Gaetz made a good point that President Trump would be a more likely candidate in 2024 than Joe Biden, because let's face it, Joe Biden certainly is not going to run again.
Come on, man.
China Joe would be 82 years old, so there's no way in hell that he's going to run again. It'll be a miracle if he actually makes it through his first full term. Most likely, he'll probably step down, and then they'll anoint Kamala Harris the president, and then that way in 2024, she can run for re-election without any other Democrat opposing her to keep the Democrat Party unified without any infighting to basically point out and admit what terrible flaws she has. And the swamp is seeping back into the city, with neocons like Nikki Haley appearing to prepare a possible 2024 presidential run, so we're going to definitely have to make sure to prevent that from happening. It's time for Mitch McConnell to go as well, and all these dinosaurs, or in his case, I guess, turtle, but turtles are related to dinosaurs, but you know what I mean. While he did vote against impeaching Trump at the circus, immediately afterwards, he threw him under the bus and literally blamed him for what a few of the protesters did at the Capitol that day. Meanwhile, old Joe has been the president now for almost a month, and the only idea that he's come up with so far to try to put an end to the pandemic is that we should all be wearing 2 masks instead of 1, and I'm sure that he'll blame that on the Trump administration as well for not coming up with that brilliant idea. And since it looks like they're going to actually put together a January 6th commission, We're going to definitely have to speed up the rollout of the vaccine. The vaccine for Trump derangement syndrome, of course. To help support my research into that, I recommend that you order a Liberalism Find a Cure shirt from my online store, which is available, of course, in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.